I'm G Tanji, and we are in Los Angeles. Welcome to Kababayan Today, the only daily talk show for Filipinos in America. Earlier this year, we discovered a Filam actress, and she's also a YouTuber. Her name is Jessica Macleary, and she's with us once again. She's a Filam YouTuber with more than 86,000 subscribers. On her YouTube, she does mostly comedy skits, gives tips and advice for young adults, and she also has a weekly Filipino Friday video where she shares fun and relatable things about the Filipino culture. Oh, yan, mahilig sa buko. There she is with her family, and she's here on our program because she's going to share with us all the things that she's creating constantly on YouTube. And naka-ano pa siya, oh, igorot costume ba yan? Yeah, the igorot garb. So she joins us on Kababayan Today. Hello, Jessica.
Hello.
Welcome back to our program.
Thank you for having me back. I love being here.
Well, we know that you are going back to the Philippines to shoot this movie, but before you go, I'm so glad you've made the time to come to Kababayan Today. We want to share with our Kababayans all the things that you're doing. You've been busy.
I've been busy. Things have been really crazy lately with preparing for the Philippines. I'm leaving in like 3 weeks, trying to get my passport in order. And just trying to shoot as much content before I go, just because, you know, I don't know how much I can upload there.
Okay, so I know that your mom is Filipina. Where in the Philippines is your mom from?
She was born in Quezon City, but now my family, they live in Caloocan.
Caloocan.
And my uncle, the only other person who's kind of out somewhere else, is in Batangas.
Okay, so you know everywhere, all the places.
A little bit.
All the places. It sounds like, hey, you know your way around. Huh?
Yeah.
You are going to the Philippines to shoot this movie. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so I think we're starting filming on February 23rd, and we're filming for about a month. And we are filming this Filipino monster movie, kind of talking about Filipino mythological creatures. And the movie highlights on diversity and kind of tolerance. People see the mythological creatures as very like, oh, scary, we don't want to accept them into our culture, but they just want to be accepted. So I'm really excited to be a part of something like that and to share pieces of the Filipino culture and kind of bring them into the mainstream light, because I think our stories and our culture should be shared.
Okay, so what is the role that you play in this movie?
So my character, her name is Miranda, and she is the newest member of the team who protects the monsters. And throughout the movie, there's kind of like a plot twist, and she's holding a big secret, which I can't tell you guys about quite yet, but you guys are definitely going to love it.
Okay, cool. Well, I know that you have a lot of videos, and you've been kind enough to share with our kababayans here on our program some of the videos that we're going to show. So one is about superstitions, which I thought was hilarious. You know, Filipinos have lots of superstitions in our culture. When you create content based on being Filipino, what ideas come to you, and how do you sort of figure out what direction you're going to take it?
Usually what happens is I'll be on the phone with my mom, and she'll tell me something. She'll either be like, oh, Jessica, make sure you this. And I'm like, huh, that's a superstition. That would be a good video. I'm going to do some research, ask my audience if they have any other superstitions that they can share, and then I kind of just develop my ideas from that. So usually it's just from things that happen to me in everyday life, usually involving my mom or something she says or does.
Okay. For people that don't understand how this whole YouTube thing works, you create content, you put it online, and then you get all this response. Usually, the people that get in touch with you, what are their comments?
A lot of people are very excited. They're like, wow, a Filipino-American YouTuber, that's something you don't really see that often. There's a couple Filipino-American YouTubers who actually live in the Philippines, but according to most of my audience, most of the Filipino-American people they've come in contact with are not so vocal about like their Filipino heritage. So people are always very excited to see that I'm like sharing things about the culture, and they're like, oh my gosh, this is so relatable. My mom says this all the time. My mom does this all the time. You know, my titas are always, talking.
Oo.
So,
kasi mistisa ka, di ba? I mean, meeting you outside of Kababayan Today, I would never think that you're Filipina. Just
no one ever knows.
Yeah, just like a lot of people say that about me too. But the important thing is we identify as being Pinays, right? Here in America. Yeah. It's so exciting when you meet another person that really identifies with being Pinoy. So thank you.
Yeah, it's really awesome. I'm so proud, and I love just, I don't know, sharing my culture with everybody.
Okay. Well, we are very excited to share what she's created for her YouTube channel. Stick around. We'll show you some videos when we return on Kababayan Today.